Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. So this video is gonna be kind of different from my usual video. It's a 40 question Q&A that I got nominated to do by my friend Move with Jen. If you haven't checked her out already, definitely check her out. She has a yoga channel where she teaches you different yoga moves from beginner to intermediate to advanced level stuff. And she always does a lot of fun, good workout videos that'll help get you in shape if that's what you want to do, or you want to learn different moves to be more flexible. Definitely check her out. She nominated me to do this Q&A challenge. At first I was gonna do it because I'm not really used to speaking in front of the camera like that, but I told her I was gonna do it, so I'm gonna knock this one out. I just finished working out. I did a quick workout video earlier, and I figured I could just do this one before I get out and start my day. So here we go. I'm just gonna pull it up on my iPad. I'm just gonna wing this one. So I think the challenge is pretty cool because when you subscribe to someone's channel, you want to get to know them. Obviously, you like their work. So I just want to thank every single one of you guys who watch and subscribe to my channel. I just reached 500 subscribers before 2020 ended, so it was a nice little achievement for me since I just started this channel a few months ago during quarantine. Okay, first question. Do you like blue cheese? Yes, I love blue cheese. Blue cheese on everything. Buffalo wings, fries, burgers. Next question number 2. Coke or Pepsi? I actually don't drink a lot of soda. I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference between Coke or Pepsi, but if I had to pick a soda, it would be ginger ale. But if it's between Coke or Pepsi, I would say Coke because I feel like that would be the better choice. But honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell. Question number 3. Are you in a relationship? Yes, I am seeing someone. You might actually see her in a video soon. She's kind of shy, so we'll see. Question number 4. Whiskey, tequila, or vodka? It used to be whiskey. Actually, my first legal drink was when I was in Thailand. I turned 21 while we're deployed, so I went to vacation in Thailand, and I just remember being that young and thinking about going to bars. I just don't know what type of drinks to order, because I mean I used to drink at like house parties and stuff by then, but it was really just beers or whatever my friends made. I didn't really know what to order, but one of my buddies suggested whiskey sour as a go-to like manly drink, and I looked it up and it says whiskey sour is like one of the top 10 manliest drink. So that was like my go-to drink since then. So yeah, my first legal drink was in Thailand. It was a whiskey sour, and it was my drink ever since then. But recently I would say tequila, because I noticed that when I drink whiskey, I normally wake up the next day feeling really tired and groggy. But when I drink tequila, I'm fine. Like the last time my girl and I went on a little mini vacation, we drank tequila. And I drank a lot of tequila, but I woke up the next day at 4 a.m. and I was working out, doing burpees and stuff, and I was fine. So ever since then, I think I'm gonna stick with tequila because they say it's one of the healthier liquors if you had to choose. Number 5, hot dog or cheeseburger? I really like them both, but I would say cheeseburger. Double cheeseburger with extra bacon. Number 6, favorite food. This one's kind of hard. I love all types of food, really. I'm not a picky eater, but one thing I can't eat is fish. I know fish is like really healthy and you should eat it, but I just can't stand the smell or the taste of fish unless it was like sushi or like tuna sandwich isn't bad, but I can't really eat fish. But I would say my favorite food, it would be, this is kind of an odd one, turkey neck and collard greens, because I grew up on stuff like that, like flavorful food like that. Growing up, my best friends, they were twins. I used to always be at their house, and I remember their mom making us turkey necks and collard greens, and I just love eating it. I really can't get tired of eating it. I make it myself a lot too. And my older brother makes it. I make it. I make it for my little brother. I'm not like an expert chef, but I love me some turkey neck and collard greens. I could eat that all day, every day, and not get tired of it. But I love steaks. I love pizza. I love pho, but I don't really eat that as much as if, being Vietnamese, I really don't eat a lot of pho unless I go out or I take my mom out. Oh, shoot. I lost track. Hold on. Question number 7. What do you drink in the AM? Water. Water is always the first thing. I always wake up and chug a glass of water, or I always wake up thirsty. So water and coffee to wake me up. Question number 8. Can you do 100 push-ups? Oh, it depends. Like 100 push-ups, like 100 military push-ups without stopping. I don't know. That's a good idea for a video, like 100 strict military push-ups. I don't think I can. The younger me could. Maybe if I was like 20 something, I could knock it out, but I haven't trained to do push-ups for that long. I could probably knock out 60 or 70. And if I'm allowed to rest leaning back, I probably could, but I'm not 100% sure. But 100 push-ups with like breaks in between, yeah, I could do that. But without stopping, I don't think so. I'm going to try it though. Favorite season. The thing about me living in Maryland, I love that we have all 4 seasons. But I would say my favorite would be a tie between spring and fall. Because spring, the weather looks nice, the sun's out, but it's not too hot. I really don't like going outside when it's too hot unless I'm at a beach or something. And I love fall because I love the cooler weather. Actually, I like the cold, but I don't like it when it's too cold. Like right now, it's at the point where it's kind of too cold. But I love fall when you walk outside. You can have a nice jacket and it's nice and cool. Plus the color change in the leaves and stuff. So spring and fall. I wouldn't, if I had to choose, I would say spring. Favorite hobby, I would say working out, and right now learning how to edit videos and making videos for this channel. Do I have tattoos? Yes, I have quite a few. I actually plan on doing a video soon of all my tattoos and stuff. I want to get one more right here on around my forearm. I just got to get the placement right. Do I wear glasses? No, I don't wear glasses. I actually have a perfect vision, so far at least. That's what my last physical said. It says I have perfect vision. When I was younger, I used to wear fake glasses because I thought it made me look like smarter and cool. So I used to do that, do like fake lenses and stuff to try to look cool. Phobias is the next question. Do I have any phobias? Yes, it's actually rodents, rats, mice, anything small like that. Yeah, I don't like. Growing up as a kid, we live in this neighborhood. It wasn't like the best part of town, and we had like a rat infestation. And I remember going to sleep at night, and my bed would be by the curtains, and I would see little shadows running up and down, and those were the mice. And I used to always wake up screaming and have nightmares. So growing up, I never liked rodents. If it was snakes, anything, lizards, it really wouldn't bother me. Like if someone came and put a snake on me, if it wasn't venomous, I really wouldn't care. I could pick it up, no issues. But if it was like a mice or a hamster or rat, yeah, I don't like them. Let's see. Favorite candy? I would say Kit Kat bar. Kit Kat bar, or I used to love Jolly Ranchers when I was a kid, but don't really eat as much as I used to. Question 16. Do I believe in ghosts? Yes, I do. Have I seen a ghost? I'm not sure. I think I might have been in the presence of a ghost. One of the places we visited back in Pennsylvania, it was at an old bank that someone got killed in, and they turned it into like an Airbnb type of thing. And we had a lot of weird weird stuff happened. Like when the first night we got there, it looked different than the picture. It was still nice, but it looked a little bit creepy. But I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to sound scared. But when I was taking a shower, I noticed the doorknob was turning, and I thought it was the girl playing around trying to scare me. And I came out and I told her, "Hey, were you playing around with the doorknob?" She said no, and she was serious about it. But then she said the same thing when she took a shower. It felt like I was playing with the doorknob or something, but nah. And at one time, when she was sleeping, I was downstairs cleaning up, and I started thinking to myself, man, hey, what if this place was haunted? And the moment I thought that, the lights started flickering on and off, and it just started giving me chills. Like I could feel the hair on the back of my neck stand up. And I was like, F this. I just left the dirty dishes there and I went upstairs to go to sleep. But yeah, I think that place is haunted. But have I seen a ghost? No. Do I want to see a ghost? Not really. Would I go looking for ghosts? I don't think so. But when I watch different videos of people doing it, it looks kind of cool. Like if I go with a group of friends. I know my buddy Majors, he did that for his YouTube video. He did it on Halloween, and then he did it for one of his recent videos. So if I go with a nice crew, yeah. Sorry, I accidentally switched my iPad off. So yeah, do I believe in ghosts? Yes. Have I seen one? I don't think so. Let me scroll back up. Biggest downfall. So biggest downfall. I would say, I think for me, if you know me in person, or most of my friends that actually know me in person, one thing they say about me is I usually act too nice to people. And that could be bad because, one, if you're always nice to people, you're always trying to help them, they could take advantage of you. And I had that happen to me before. I had people take advantage of me. I'm not going into details because I just don't want to talk about negativity. But one of the things is, yeah, you can be a nice guy. You can be there for people. But if you're constantly there, you're constantly the person that's always helping people out, they can screw you over, or they could take advantage of you. And I know it's for me, sometimes I'm too nice. I give people too many chances, or I let them get away with certain things just because I just don't want to deal with drama and BS. But yeah, that's one of the things my friends tell me. They say I'm too nice. So you don't have to be an asshole, but yeah, just don't be too nice all the time. Rain or snow. I love driving in the snow. I love it. As long as there's not too many cars on the road and traffic. Like whenever it snows, I'm always driving around in my Subaru. Yeah, it's fun for me. As long as there's no accidents and stuff like that in traffic. I love the snow. Question 19. Piercing. Back in high school, I had my ears pierced. My brother pierced it for me. So that's why I think it's kind of crooked. But other than that, no, I don't have any piercings. In the whole heel though. I don't really wear earrings or jewelries or anything. Age, I just turned 30 this year in September. I feel like I'm wasting my years in the pandemic because I'm not really doing anything. But yeah, 30 years old. Everyone always talks about going from 20 to 30, so I don't know. I'm not going to count the pandemic year. French fries or onion rings? French fries with blue cheese and ketchup. Favorite color? Red. I don't really wear a lot of red, but my favorite color would be red. Can you sing? Not well, but maybe I'll do a cover. Can you whistle? Let me try. Kind of. It comes and goes. Where were you born? So I'm Vietnamese, but I was actually born in Malaysia. We came to America as refugees, and there was a refugee camp, and that's where I was born. I was born in a refugee camp in Malaysia, but I grew up in America. Siblings, yes, I have a lot. I have 3 sisters and 2 brothers. I'm the middle child. Can you cook? Yes, I love cooking. I'm not like a expert chef or anything, but I love cooking for myself mainly. Can you swim? Uh yes and no. Like if you throw me in the water, I won't drown and die. I could probably like, sorry, doggy paddle to safety, but I won't be able to save anyone drowning unless it was like a small person or like a baby. If it's anyone bigger, we'd probably both drown. But I do want to get better at swimming. It's really good exercise for your whole body, and usually swimmers have really lean and ripped muscular physiques. So I definitely gotta learn how to swim better once this pandemic is over. Are you religious? I believe there's a higher power, yes. Uh, so yeah, I pray a lot. I normally always pray before I eat, and I always pray before I go to bed, but I'm very private about it. I don't really talk much about religion and stuff. Shower or bath? Most of the time it's shower. I do like taking baths if I go somewhere nice and there's like a hot jacuzzi bathtub and stuff. That's always fun. Big city or out in nature? I would say I love the city. I love going downtown, but I don't think I could live in the city like all the time. I feel like it would be too noisy for me, and I do like getting away into nature, but I don't like deep in the woods for too long too. So this is kind of hard. I'm kind of a balance. I like a little bit of both. If I had to choose, I would say big city instead of being out in nature all by myself for the entire time. But one of my favorite things to do before the pandemic happened was to take cabin trips with my friends. I love that, just being out in nature and just hanging out with them, eating, drinking, or just relaxing with friends. That's like one of my favorite things to do. Something simple like that. Question 33. Are you a good friend? I would think so. I've been told I was a good friend, but you would have to ask them. Broken bones? Question 34. I'm almost done with this challenge. It's not that bad. Yes, several broken bones. Had part of my rib removed from some surgery. I broke my nose twice. The first time was when I was a kid, bad car accident. Second time when I was sparring. This was around the time I was about 20, 21, 22 when I came home from deployment. I used to do some boxing training, and being fresh home from deployment, I used to party a lot. I was trying to make up for lost time, so I drank a lot. And I remember I drank that night before a sparring session, and I just didn't feel like myself, and I still went to go spar anyway. And the guy I was sparring with, I don't know if he did it intentionally, but he headbutted me pretty hard, and I remember my nose just cracking, and I couldn't breathe out of my right nostril. They said I had a deviated septum, something like that, and I had to get surgery to have that fixed. But I was in the military at the time, so TRICARE fixed everything. It wasn't a big deal. But yeah, broke my nose twice and had some ribs removed. Let's see, what else? I lost track, sorry. How many TVs do you own? Just one that I barely use. Worst pain ever? I would say worst pain. One of my worst physical pain ever was when I had surgery on my lungs. It took about 4 surgeries the first time to fix, and then one more afterwards. So it took 5 surgeries to fix. But I just remember waking up feeling dehydrated and feeling like I'm gonna throw up. And about the third time I had the surgery, because they did it back to back because they couldn't fix me, I woke up. I was amped up on so many different pain meds, but when the pain meds wear out, oh, it would be like the worst pain ever. The hospital I was in, they didn't really have the best nurse. So when I woke up from surgery, yeah, they gave me pain meds, but I remember at one time all the nurses went on their lunch break and the pain meds wore out, and I was pressing the button nonstop. and then my entire left side, because they cut me up 4 times, took out a piece of my lung. It just hurt so bad. It felt like, a way to describe it would be like if Wolverine, the Marvel character, had claws and he was just slashing the side of my ribs. Him and Freddy Krueger were going at it. That's how it felt like on the left side of my body. And when the pain meds wore out, I was sweating, and I just kept pressing the button. I remember calling someone from reception and telling them, they're like, "Oh, the nurses are on break. They'll be right back to you." But it took them like 45 minutes to get me. I mean, I'm not mad at them, but I get it. They work hard. I appreciate all the nurses and people working in the front line now. But I just remember that was the worst pain I ever had. I was sweating, and yeah, when that pain meds wore off, it was terrible. Do you like to dance? Yes, I love dancing. I didn't really go clubbing and stuff as much until I was in my early 20s. And that's when I love dancing. I love going to raves. Haven't done that in a while. Late 20s, I didn't really do it as much, but I miss it now that there's the pandemic going on. But that would be on my to-do list when things go back to normal, is to go dancing at a nice club or bar or lounge. Do you like camping? Yes, more so cabin trips than camping, but I do want to go camping when the weather gets a little bit better. Right now, I feel like it'll be way too cold, and I don't like going camping by myself. I don't think I've ever done that, but if I go camping, it will be with a small group or with my girl. And I don't want to go camping when it's this cold now. I'm not that much of a survivalist outside, so God forbid something happens, I don't want her to freeze to death. I think I'll be fine though. Question 39: are you weird? Yes, I am. Pretty sure I'm pretty weird. I don't really like to care to fit in or to try to be normal. I feel like people that try to do things to be normal, or they're scared to be weird, they're just trying to fit in. But yeah, I would say I'm a pretty weird person if you know me in real life. And question 40: do you like this challenge? Yes, I think this challenge is great. It's a good way for us to get to know the channels we subscribe to. So thanks, Jen, for nominating me to do this challenge. I would say this video was kind of hard to do because I really don't like speaking in front of the camera, but I just got to get used to it, just like getting used to learning how to edit videos and stuff. So thanks, Jen from Move with Jen, for nominating me. If you guys haven't checked out her channel, be sure to check her out. Okay, thanks again for watching if you guys made it to the end. And I just saw that I'm supposed to nominate some people to do this challenge. So I'm just at the top of my head gonna nominate some of my friends that I follow and has always supported me and been there since I first started this channel. First one would be my buddy Majors, Lee Majors. He does a fitness channel. He does all types of crazy exercise. So it would be cool to see him do this challenge. Next one would be my friend Jackie at Nerd Lifting. He does a lot of powerlifting moves at the gym. It'd be cool to see him do this challenge to get to know him better, and he has a pretty cool channel. I'll leave all of the links below. Next one would be my friend Sarge at Prepping with Sarge. He has a cool channel where he does different things. He teaches you different survival tips, different things about coins, how to prep for emergency. So it would be cool to get to know Sarge that way. Next person that I would like to nominate is Coach Kev at Purpose Driven. He's actually a basketball coach for a team of girls, and he has a channel where he does different things like podcasts. He talks about different topics. He does a lot of good motivational stuff. He shoots really cool footage as well when his team is training, and he talks about their games and stuff. So Coach Kev. And another channel I want to nominate is my friend at Somewhat Fit. I know his channel name is called Somewhat Fit, but he's actually in extremely good shape. He does different fitness challenge, different workouts. Sometimes he does crazy things where he contacts other famous YouTubers and they tell him what to do in 24 hours, and he does whatever they say. It could be anything crazy from eating a bunch of crazy wild stuff or different types of workout. His videos are highly entertaining and good to watch. So definitely check him out. I'll leave all of their channel links in the description below. And last but not least, my friend Ray at Ray's Way Overdoing It. Yeah, there you go. Ray's Way Overdoing It. She has a channel where she does different things from singing. She has a great angelic voice. She does different covers for songs, sometimes different little mini skits and stuff. Definitely check her channel out. I'll leave all of their links below, and those are the people I nominate for this challenge. It'll be nice to see them do it, to hear what their answers are, to get to know them better. You don't have to if you don't want to. It really won't hurt my feelings, but I'll leave all of their links below. Thanks for checking out this video. If you made it this far, thanks for the ongoing support. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you, take care, and goodbye, and Happy New Year.